Joining this video. So this will be a short demo on the latest project that I built. It's called Ground0. So Ground0 is its very own architectural design studio plus a code sandbox. Now the main motivation of building this app from past couple of days was to streamline, encourage new users, new learners, also experienced ones to basically come and test out their system designs or architectural designs, and also allow new beginners to learn new languages if they wish to do so. So currently we have access as a guest account. I have not yet set up the authentication for Google and GitHub, which I'll be setting up soon. So this is basically the prototype version. So I wanted to show off some of the features that I built. So let's continue as a guest. So what do we have here? Code, run and learn. You can just plug in and play up the features. We have three modes, as you can see here: project mode, guided mode, and a Ground0 architectural design studio. So project mode and grounded mode are pretty much the code sandbox that I was talking about. Project mode allows you or any user to spin up any code on the respective given code engines, the programming language engines that we have: JavaScript, React, Python, Go, anything. So you can just come here, you can type in a code, you can try out some functional blocks and you can run, and that execution will be taken to the right hand side of the console, as you can see. Guided mode is much more of a guided learning path, especially for anyone interested to learn programming languages, any new programming languages. For now, we have JavaScript, Node, React, Python, Golang, Java, and Linux. Yes, we do have Golang, Java, and Linux also. Linux, as you can see, you can emulate the shell scripting here. You can run a script and it will show as it would on a exact Linux terminal. The file permission commands and every other things that you can do, basic things that you can run around: user permission commands, file permission commands, what if else conditions on a Linux script. So you can try these out. You have guided mode, you have all the basic tracks. For JavaScript also you have step-by-step tracks. You can follow them, learn the basic if else, for loops, all the basic syntax, and you can try them out. You're always welcome to try it out on the project mode if you have some different concepts, or if you want to run up a functional block of code, but you don't want to soil or mess up your own project. Feel free to come and try it. Feedbacks are always welcome. Now the next part that we have is the AI or Cloud Design Studio. This is the main part actually, Architectural Design Studio. So what it has a couple of features within it also. So we have a mock exam lab, design studio, agentic studio, and a set of learning paths. So anyone wanting to, dig deep into LLMs, AI, machine learning, or even system design, basics of fundamental networking, API microservices, you can always select any of these modules, for example, networking fundamentals. And mind you, these are not descriptive models. So as you can see, this approach that I have taken is more of a visual based approach. So the engine that runs within backend is very particular. So it allows the user to visualize the concepts rather than just being descriptive. So yes, pen and paper is always, I'd always prefer pen and paper over anything. But then again, to put that into practice, you can always see the flow. So as you can see here, basics of network fundamental. If you can click here, it will show the network flow from the home router to ISP network to the web server and back. So you can visualize the flow of the packets, data packets that flow from your laptop to the web server and back as a response to the laptop. I feel visual concepts are more retainable. So that was one of the main motivation of me building this design, building this template, so that people can visualize and retain concepts better, so that these concepts can click like, oh yeah, so a network flows in this way and it goes next to the web server and then fetches data and then comes back as a response. Similarly, of all the database modeling, cloud computing, it follows the same learning path, same modules. You can see that various cloud companies, we have a 3-tier VPC request flow also here. So you can play them, you can check the request and response. So that is how it has been designed to allow users to understand how exactly under the hood systems are working. This is all about the guided learning module in the Architectural Design Studio. The main part that I want to show off here is the Architectural Studio. This is new. Uh, it, it was a bit challenging and yet unique, I feel. So let me walk you around what we have here, what you can do and what we have around here. So I have allowed, so this system allows the user to design their own studio, design their own systems per se. This is a basic template, as you can see. We have 4 basic templates for now: end-to-end request flow, uh, and we have 3-tier app, secure 3-tier app. We also have other 2 insecure private egress via an app. So yeah, if you play them now, same stuff. It will, you know, request flows in from one backend RDS database, it comes back, and it follows also if anything were to, download any packages like it does of the NAT gateway. So it shows that same flow. The best part is this. You can create your own systems and you can try it out. And the setup correctness and the security, reliability, cost network, load testing, everything will be available. It will give you, the system will give a review of your own setup configuration. How strong, how rigid is it, how cost efficient is it, and how reliable is it. So let me just create an end-to-end full stack application. So I'll get just a basic one to show how it's done. I have a backend. And I'll just show off the cache in case you wanna cache. It's a database. I'm not diving much into security. I mean, yeah, sure, you can plug in the security too. You can play around and give security protocols. Hence, the security connections are very poor here. So I'll just connect. So this is how you connect. You select the first A source, connect it to the B source, connect the next B point to the backend. Now we want the backend to first try and see if there is any caching available. If not, fetches from the database. Few things I need to configure here: elastic cache, P3 micro, option, inbound 6379, it's fine. Database 3 million. I would like to give it encrypted, and yeah, we need an automated backup. We don't want it to fall. So setup is ready. Let me now test the flow. It will tell me, okay, it goes, nothing to cache, so it goes to back, sets in the cache and back. So my system works perfectly. No NAT gateway for private subnets. Yeah, I haven't deliberately put any NAT gateway here. In case if there is any wrong flow, if there is any wrong structure or any wrong flow, it will directly give me a warning or an error that this cannot be completed. Similarly, load test in this basic application, in this basic setup, I can see how many requests can it take. Popular viral spike. Okay, let me run it. Run the semantics here. Timeout. It will be overburdened. Let me try to run this. So as you can see, it won't be able to connect. It won't be able to carry out the requests of 50K requests per second because yeah, our backend is not strong enough. So as you can see, hitting only 10,000 capacity, connection breaks, requests are dropping. So it has also suggested me a fix. Add a read replica. So you see, you add a read replica of load queries. You can apply, upgrade, you can apply, and then accordingly we can, run the requests and try them again. That is how it works. So same stuff. So see, connection is working fine. This time it's taking the viral spike request pretty fine. So that is how this architecture is to do. I just showed a brief example, but there are lots of many ways you can play around and you can create your own systems here and test them out. Similarly, agentic studio. This is new. I'm still learning about agents, LLMs. So based on the knowledge, I tried to set up a few of the templates. You can also build your own pipelines. It's a conversational chatbot. So pipeline correctness, safety, design reliability. You can test your pipeline. System prompt goes to chat agent, short memory. User sends up, goes to guardrails, goes to response, and then response travels back. And we need to evaluation set and observability. So this is how this agentic flow works, and you can always start something from scratch. You can always build your own agentic pipeline or LLM model pipeline, and you can test them by training data. You have all the basic tools required. This is how it's done. We have allowed users a bit of flexibility to design their own systems and test them out. Currently, this is the first phase of this application. I intend to add a few more features, and for that, I definitely need the feedback of users as well, which would be very appreciable. I will be deploying this application shortly. Currently, I'm running this on my local server, but yes, I'm working on the deployment of it. So please let me know about my product that I built. What more can I improve? Any caveats that needs to be filled? It would really help me to improve this product and provide this as a gift to the new generation of engineers or existing ones. I feel that learning by visualizing or experimenting things like breaking things is always a good way to learn. Hence the main motivation of building this application. I hope my purpose and my message of this application was successful through this demo. We'll be waiting for your feedback. Thank you all. Have a nice day.